and welcome back to my channel. I am currently in Northern Ireland on a very, very frosty, beautiful morning. And today I am going to show you my new truck and explain to you what my new job is. So I'm currently at my new boss's yard and I'm just going to take you around to the truck and show you what it is. I'm trying not to get the other trucks in the background. And this is my new truck. So it's a Volvo FH and I'm working for a chap called Chris Bradford. Some of you may know him from his social media or in the industry for just being a really, really nice guy. So what I was looking for in a new job was something that was still a little bit agricultural based because I really enjoy the farm work. I've always done farm work for the last 15 years. I've known Chris and his partner Crystal for quite some time now. Chris runs a small haulage company. He brings stuff from Northern Ireland into England, Scotland and Wales, and then reloads back to Northern Ireland. The situation before was his dad was doing the loading over in Northern Ireland, and then Chris was delivering throughout England, Scotland and Wales. Chris and Crystal have been doing a house renovation like me and Ryan have for quite some time. Being at home for only a short period every week, he was really struggling to get anything done at home. By taking me on, that will hopefully give him the opportunity to start getting on with his home projects. Most of the stuff that we take out from Northern Ireland is farm machinery. So I will be going to farms and agricultural dealerships. That is a thing that really attracted me to the job. I kind of wasn't expecting it. I seen Chris in Gordano Services a few months ago and we kind of had a little chat, just chit-chatting away, and he said, "Oh, I'm looking for somebody to do the English work." And I was like, "Oh, are you?" And he was like, "You're not thinking about leaving, are you?" I was like, "Well, I might." And it just went from there. We talked for a little while about how it was going to work. He spoke to Crystal, I spoke to Ryan. We all decided that it was a good option. Most of the time I will be picking up trailers from Liverpool docks, delivering what's on those trailers throughout England, Wales and Scotland, and then I will send a reloaded trailer back to the docks to send back to Chris. He will then deal with it the other side, and that is how this job goes. So hopefully it will be some interesting viewing for you. Like I say, he's a small company, so it's really important that he found somebody who has the values to get the job done. This truck debuted at Drifter Style last year, so it's only a year old. We're actually going to Drifter Style now. That's why I'm over in Northern Ireland. This is Chris's pride and joy. He's worked so hard on the design of this truck. The colour is actually a colour that hasn't ever been used in the UK before, and they actually had to pay to register the colour. We've got a splitter on the bottom, which I am quite worried about hitting. So the front air is always up and down. It has got front and back air. I have tuner wheels on it, which they don't make anymore. They are gold painted. I have side skirts here, and I do have, in under there, I actually have a wash on the truck. So on the back we have Jesus. I've also got some twin stacks. The back of this truck just looks awesome. It's also a twin tag, and even the number plate is quite special. Working for a small family firm, I know it's really important that I get this job right. I know how much this truck means to him, I know how much his company means to him, and hopefully we can work together and make his life a bit easier, if you can make your life easier in haulage. But yeah, it's a big responsibility to take on, and I hope I can just do Chris and Crystal justice. And hopefully you'll really enjoy the videos. We're gonna have a quick cup of tea, head down to the showground, get the truck ready for Drifter Style. So yesterday I went to Volvo for a service and waited in the driver's room for it to be done. I downloaded the Truckstar game, which everyone can find in the App Store or Google Play, as I knew I was going to be there waiting for some time. Although by playing the Truckstar game, the time absolutely flew by. It's a game where you can build and style your own truck, just like my real one, but the difference is it's free. If you've followed me for a while throughout my real life truck styling journey, you'll know that this is a perfect game for me. You can try out lots of different combinations and designs to your own taste. So you play a 3 in a row match game to gain wrenches. These games get more challenging as the levels go up. And then you exchange those wrenches for fancy new truck parts to style your truck. And you don't have to worry about finishing the truck that you're on. You can go and start another truck because there's plenty of trucks to choose from on the game. You can also play with friends or other players from across the world. And who knows, you might end up at the top of the leaderboard. You can also join a limited Christmas event, Christmas Show, to get cool cars like Snowfield Pioneer. The event starts on the 20th of December and ends on the 29th of December, but only users who reach level 35 can participate in this event. As you can see, my truck is coming together just how I like it, and I've actually got things on the game truck that I have not yet put on the truck that I actually drive. The link to the Truckstar game is in the description, and you can use my special gift code to get great boosters and a better start. Happy gaming! Chris's truck isn't going to the show, but he does need to do a bit of work loading and tipping a trailer before heading down to meet me to help polish. It's only a short drive down to the Econ Centre in Lisbon, and when I get there are already people in the queue for the washes.
Hey Gemma.
Hiya, alright?
You alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
I haven't talked to them boys because I'm from your part of the world originally too. If you want to go in beside that Volvo there,
yeah,
just reverse her in,
yeah,
and then come down and get signed in, and
yeah,
we'll sort
yeah,
you
no
out.
worries.
All right?
Yeah, alright
no
then.
No problem. Thank you.
I get myself parked up, and I can already see a lot of people that I know. Unlike a lot of shows, Drifter Style provide washes for the truck competitors. This is because this show prides itself on the cleanliness of the trucks. People will turn up throughout the day on Friday. They will get the trucks washed and then get them into the hall to be dried and polished, ready for the show to be open to the public on the Saturday and Sunday. I am next in the queue for the wash, so once Sandy is finished, I can get on the wash myself. We spent a long day cleaning. It is now 7:30 and I'm just waiting for a lift back to the Premier Inn. Ryan is here now. Ryan flew in at 4 o'clock, but he decided to go straight back to the hotel and go to the bar, which I kind of don't blame him, instead of coming down here and helping me polish. I've still got a bit to do tomorrow, Chris leave at the same time. Not too much, I don't think. Although I probably will get carried away. Saturday today, and we're back at the show. We've got up, had some breakfast, come down and done a bit of cleaning before the public actually come in. I've seen trucks come in. I haven't seen all of them because I've been quite busy polishing and getting mine up together. So yeah, we can have a little look around. Ryan's looking at me funny. He's outside looking at me funny because I'm filming. It's also my boss's birthday today, so hopefully he'll have a really good day at the show. Bibbs from FG Bond hasn't bought his truck this year, but has still managed to find a truck to polish. So I didn't actually get any filming done yesterday because it started getting really noisy in here and there was loads of loud music on. So instead, I've come down early on Sunday morning and we can have a look around the trucks in the quiet. So mine is all cleaned up there. This one here is a brand new truck. These two trucks are on the Solar Guard stand because they have Solar Guard bits on them. It's really interesting coming to a show over here because you see a lot of trucks that you wouldn't normally see on the road or very rarely see on the road. And as you know, I used to do quite a bit of blower work, and there's a blower trailer here, and it is a new trailer. Apparently it's done about 5 weeks work, and you can kind of tell because there's not a scratch on it. And normally with blower trailers going to farms and stuff, there'd be scratches all down the side of it. You can tell it's brand new. It just looks immaculate. They don't stay like that for long on that job. Even the windows are clean. It's nuts being so clean. This one I really like. It's a flat top Volvo. I really like low cabs, as some of you may have realised. I do really like this one. I just think a low cab just looks so much better. And I know you don't have as much space living in it, but I can put up with that for the look of the truck. It's got no wing kit on it. It's got ladders at the back, which is what I like. It's nice. Lots of nice little details on it as well. This one is a Spanish truck. It's a police truck. That one was at Cine. I don't know if you remember it coming out, but it's got all the blue lights on it and everything. So this one here is a Cornish truck, EJ Fry and Son. So this one is a brand new truck to them, and it's in the style of Fleetwood Mac. It's got a crane on the back, and there are a few bits that aren't finished on it, but it is absolutely stunning. Lots of hard work and dedication have gone into this. Normally, their trucks are white with green writing. You may have seen them at Devon and Cornwall truck shows before, if you've been to there. This one's a bit different for them, and I spoke to the person who's going to be driving it, and he's quite nervous, which, I mean, you can't blame him, can you? We've got David here, who actually runs the show. How's it going, David?
A little bit hoarse.
Oh, are you? Did you go out last night?
No, I didn't. I went home and I had a hot whiskey and I went and got a shower and into bed. I'm either getting older or there's a bit of stress, so one of the two.
Probably a bit of stress, I reckon. I mean, it's a high standard, isn't it? Like, everything in here is...
I think it's went up a little bit more this year, and hopefully we can grow it year on year. Everybody has really brought their A game this year.
Yeah.
Next year I'm going to put 50 combinations outside and 50 units.
Right.
And, just get
so it would be bigger and better again?
Bigger and better again. Well, hopefully.
Yeah. So have you got a favourite?
Oh, I think for me, when I really look at all the trucks and I put the drifter style head on and start judging, I start to panic then, because I don't want to go, okay, that's my favourite, and then then I start focusing on that one thing. But if you take a look at Tank Trans there, that is completely and utterly beautiful.
Yeah.
Because it's so original, it's so beautiful. Even the little PRM Axor here.
Yeah.
It's so unique. You don't really see them about. You just don't see that. And then, the police interceptor over there. Paul Sassy, but even the lads from Gillies here, Alcide Lads, speaking of them, and then Tom Jury, Laurie, Ellie Keedwell. I can go on and on and on, and even the commitment from this little lad Jack here.
Right.
This is his first truck. He designed it.
Oh right.
Got it built.
Yeah.
Did the paint and all. Look at it. It's absolutely
stunning.
And he's only a young fella.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful to see.
It's so hard to judge, isn't it? It's so hard to pick a favourite, because there's probably bits of each truck that you would put on, like say if you had a truck, it would be little bits.
The level of judging that we have to go to, we're now down to like the finest of details to separate them. But you're splitting hairs, you really are splitting hairs, Go
and have a bit of a walk around, leave you to it. Yeah, cheers. Got juries here, and they were at Cine. It was that one that actually went to Cine. And that is an old Philip Judge lorry, which Philip will always tell you. There's quite a few vintage trucks in, F16, 143. And this is the Centurion that we seen last year. This is Keedwell, so they are not far from me. They are in Somerset. Highbridge, Burnham-on-Sea, so they're literally a motorway junction down from where I live. This man is completely dedicated. 8 o'clock in the morning and he's already under the chassis cleaning. Have you finished yet? No. Was it his birthday yesterday? Yeah. Did he have a good birthday? Because he was cleaning his truck?
Yeah.
Just going to pop into the other hall now. There's just as many trucks in the other hall. This one here is Guson's, and I think that's how you say it. I can't say a lot of words with my accent, but guys from Sweden. We've got Heinrichs, Sasha and Carmen. They've popped up on quite a few of my videos. Such brilliant people from Germany, and their truck is absolutely stunning. And actually, last year they had different wheels on it. This year they have Durabrights on it, and Carmen will say that about every 6 months, Sasha will change something on it. He's always got to do something. And they run a fleet of trucks as well, delivering meat throughout Europe. Here we've got Campbell McFadden's, and I haven't actually seen him yet to speak to. This is a long line, and I really like long lines. Campbell also runs a YouTube channel. I'm doing it about 3 to 6 months, so go and give him a follow, check out his stuff. He actually does a lot of drone footage, so it's really nice to watch, and quite informative videos too. And this is, most of you will know, Flat Out Flat Broke Sandy, and this is his new one, the XL cab. So we've got SNT from Scotland, which are favourites to see up and down the road. This is Nick Merrick's, and it's Henry Merrick that has brought it down. All these trucks are so clean, I just don't know how they're going to judge them. We've actually got 2 dark diamonds here as well. Here we've got Reed Timmerman. He's popped up on a few videos. He's been at Devon Truck Show for the last 2 years. He goes to Sydney, he goes to Assin, he goes everywhere. Really nice to see him out in Northern Ireland. It's Josh Herbert. And of course, John Thomas's trucks, always immaculate. They've bought 2 this year. If you watched last year's video, you may have seen that I came over with Nipper and we brought over this F10 and we brought over the 143. There's me, Nipper and a guy called Dean. Dean's here this year. Nipper unfortunately couldn't make it. Here we've got Steve Wills. Another couple of trucks from the southwest of England. That's what we like to see. It's a long journey up from there. The Cornish boys have probably driven more miles than the ones that's come on 2 boats. This one here, it's absolutely immaculate. These guys do blower work. This trailer is a year old, and what I was saying about the other blower trailer, you can see some scratches in the paintwork. You are never going to get away from that doing farm work. It's just impossible. But you've really got to look for it, and it is so clean. They are so dedicated, and they keep them clean all year round, or as clean as they can, doing the type of work. Blower work, as you've seen on my videos, it's so dusty. Actually, this is a bit different. So this trailer doesn't have a donkey engine. It's run from hydraulics off of the engine, and it's also got a steering axle at the back. So when they go in somewhere, they can actually move the trailer at the back to make it easier to manoeuvre, which unfortunately we didn't have. We didn't have any sort of rear steer on them. Could have done with it sometimes. This one is Nora's truck, and I met Nora last year and I've seen her a couple of times and she's always so happy and jolly. And you can definitely tell that a lady drives this truck. Ward and Ward, I absolutely love the colour scheme on this truck. McGuinness's, they always work hard on their trucks. And as you can see, they are out polishing early in the morning. This one is Richard Payne's, and I really like this one. I love the white and yellow together. I really like the lens trucks. I think it's Sasha and Christian, and they have the same sort of colour scheme, and I just think it's really nice. It's my sort of thing. This is the other Ken Thomas one. It's a shame Gary couldn't come, but he always seems to hold them up. 9 mile an hour Gary. This one's always kept immaculate. A dedication to the family as well. All right. You were out last night. What time did you get home? 4 or 5? How was it? And you're back out here today? That's dedication, isn't it? This one is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Sharps bought a truck last year which has Pirates of the Caribbean on it, and that one actually had Pirates of the Caribbean on it before Wayne's had the Pirates of the Caribbean one. Hey. David, enjoying yourself?
Yeah, still good.
Quick coffee and down polishing?
Yeah, you know it.
I was watching the Sydney video back of all the trucks coming in, and that one just looks incredible, doesn't it? Just coming up the road, it's incredible. You nearly sold it, didn't you?
Still for sale, like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Got a new trailer, we've got a new posh trailer as well, haven't we? Can have a look inside. Oh, it's a Danish plush. It's not easy having a painted dash. Hello. You alright?
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You nearly there?
Yeah. I'm not gonna offer what I want to do underneath.
So this is Nick Wright's, and he has put this one up for sale. and it literally sold straight away. It is absolutely stunning. He's put so much time and effort into it. I actually spoke to him yesterday, and I wish I had my camera on me when I spoke to him, because how he described the truck was so heartfelt, and you could tell it just meant so much to him. There's so much emotion that goes into this truck. This has been years of dedication building this up, and hopefully the people who are buying it are actually going to keep it as it is. This was how he first got the truck. As you can see, it is completely different now. And it does work as well. It goes out to Belgium every week. And this one, of course, is Paul Cecil's. Him and Stephen have been on their hands and knees cleaning underneath all day yesterday. We've got mirrors down here, and when they get here, there's lights on the mirrors, and it shows up all inside so that you can see how clean it is. And as a standard, always absolutely immaculate.
And after a lovely weekend, it's time to go. My trailer that I'm taking back to England is outside. I just need to go and hitch it up and check round to make sure everything's all right. On this trailer, I have some farm machinery to do 7 drops throughout England. And once I'm hitched up and ready, it's time to go. The exit road is lined with people taking photos and videos, including William from the Show Truck channel, who has made the journey over from Holland for this weekend.
I'm back to Christmas Yard, I'm back to the UK.
No, brilliant to see
Good
you.
to see you
It'll
again.
probably be next year by the time I see you again, but we're going to Sydney, so I'll see you
Oh,
soon.
super.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Nice to
Safe
see you.
travels.
Yes, and you.
I'm now heading from Lisbon over to Belfast to catch the boat, which is only around 20 minutes away. And this boat will take me into Birkenhead for the morning, where I will start a fresh day from there. And at this point, I'm glad to be on the boat and on my way. I'm on the boat now. I've just had some dinner with Michelle. I've had a shower, and finally I'm in bed. A good night's sleep and back to work tomorrow. Once they announce that we can go back to our vehicles, I make my way back to the truck. And I am right at the front as they open the boat. Although I am on the far side, and I don't think my queue will go first. The staff on the boat will make sure that everything's secure, and then they will give the signals of who they want to leave first. They start by getting the ones in the middle off first, and then they slowly work their way out to my side. And I finally get the signal to go. And as I put my mirror back out, I spot Jamie Sharp coming off the boat behind me.
Let's clean up.
Yeah, for a minute.
It's a shame it's not a bit lighter as Jamie flies past me down the 56, but the truck still looks fantastic and ready for a good week's work. The trailer that I picked up after the show is full of farm equipment, and as you can see, the job might have changed, but the terrain hasn't. I will still be out in the countryside and going down country lanes. And as with my 2 previous trucking jobs on the milk and the grain, this will still have an agricultural element, delivering all sorts of things to farm dealerships that have been produced in Northern Ireland. And sometimes there's some backloads to send back to Northern Ireland of farm equipment as well, using curtain siders and step frames. There have also been some quirky loads like this Rolls Royce I delivered, and some thatch used for roofing materials. I've really enjoyed the first few months in this new job, and I'm planning to start regular videos of my new job in the new year. So I'm hoping that you're really going to enjoy the videos as well. Thank you for watching.